Hi, thank you for joining me. Today I'd like to share with you a trick concerning flower pots for a vegetable garden or a flower garden. They sell flower pots in a variety of shapes and sizes as well as material. Sometimes it is somewhat hard to find a large size flower pot in your price range. So I'm going to share with you a little trick that will help you save money and time. Now, some years ago, I had a friend that showed me a technique of using a screwdriver and heating the tip with a flame until it gets really good and hot, and then poke the hole in the bottom of the pot. So what you'll need is, you can either use the old trick is to use a screwdriver and a lighter. You would heat the tip. You have to get it good and hot. Make sure that the screwdriver has a good handle that is plastic and durable and it will not let you burn. And then you take this tip once it is hot and poke it in the bottom of a flower pot. We're not going to use that technique today. I've advanced somewhat past that. As you can see, let me pull one of these off. This is a rather large size flower pot. And what I'll do is, this is kind of big. This is going to be a close-up and I want you to see the technique. And then I'll take pictures of the flower pot, of the pot itself. This is like a bucket. I don't know what you use it for. It's flexible, and so the plastic will melt. You need a bucket, and this is a good size bucket, so you need the bucket in the size that you need. I have a paper towel here, and also this is a wood burning tool, and I use the nice little wood burning tool because it gets really, really hot. So you want to make sure you only hold it by the handle. This part also gets warm. You can feel it. It will heat up also. Do not touch this area because it will really take your skin off. So once it's heated up, I have the paper towel to wipe. Just quickly wipe. If you leave it, this is a wood burning tool, so if you leave it on the paper, it will start to burn the paper, as you can see. So you don't want it on there to burn the paper. We're really just going to use this to wipe the plastic, the melted plastic, off of the tool. And that's why I have that nearby. I'm not holding it in my hand, although I have it folded over, layered quite a few times, that I could do this and turn it, but it still will heat up. So you want to avoid any risks of burning yourself. Now, once the tool is hot, I'm going to place 4 holes in the bottom of this bucket in order to turn it into a flower pot. And the reason I'm poking holes in the bottom is to allow the excess water to drain. So here you have it. The heat is going to do all the work. It goes straight through. Now I can wipe this off. See how it's smoking? I can wipe this off, but there's no need to. So I put a hole there, and then I just come directly over on the other side, opposite side, place a hole there. On this side, place a hole there. You exert just a small amount of pressure. The heat is going to do the rest. Now, there's 4 holes in there, but I like to have one in the middle. You can remove the label. Like this one has a label on it. I can remove it, or I can just leave it. It's going to melt through that plastic. And there, you can see it from the inside, the drainage holes. I'm going to see it's still smoking. Do not breathe this in. If you need to, wear a mask or do this outside. It's really quick, so it doesn't take much time. And there you have it. I'm going to see if I can adjust my camera a little bit and give you a better view of this. Okay, I was able to make that adjustment so that you can get a better view. These are really large size buckets. I don't have a ruler right now. That's about that's about a 9-inch. It's about 9 inches tall. It's a flexible bucket. I don't know, really. I guess you could use this for maybe going to the beach. It's not insulated, but if you need something to, put drinks in it, I guess, and ice, I guess that's what they use it for. I don't know. Or just a pail or bucket that you keep in a corner, I guess, with something in it. I don't know. But either way, it's an ordinary bucket. I have some geraniums that I want to transplant. And the buckets that I've seen at the one store are a little too small. As you can see, this is a good size bucket. And I will demonstrate again. It has these little handles on it, and so that's why I have to hold it, otherwise it rocks. It'll rock back and forth. But I want to demonstrate again the technique that just involves using a wood burning tool and a plastic bucket. This isn't the really hard construction, hard material, but as hot as this is, it burns through wood. It would probably burn through the really hard plastics that they use for the other planters or flower pots. The thing is with a lot of them, well, some of them that I've seen lately, they don't have the holes in them. Some have the holes where you can take a screwdriver and press it hard enough and it'll pop it out. It's like a perforated hole. Or you can use this. And this allows you to use any size container that you want to in order to turn it into a flower pot. And again, this can be used in a vegetable garden, if you want to have a patio garden, or flowers. So again, this is extremely hot. I'm going to just exert a small amount of pressure. I'm holding it straight up and down, and it melts right through the plastic. And I'm going on the opposite side and doing the same thing. Now, you can put more than 5 holes in this if you like, but I just put 5 holes in it. I figure that's enough. If I find that it is not enough and I'm not getting good enough drainage, which means my soil is staying too wet, then I can come back in and poke some more holes in there. And so there's plastic on there, and it continues to smoke. As you can see that smoke, because it's still burning off. You don't want to inhale that. I'm a good distance away from it, so I'm not inhaling it. But you want to rub it off, rub as much of the plastic off as possible, and then it will continue to smoke some. That lets you know you still have some plastic on there. That one is out of the way. I have one more that I will demonstrate. I'm going in from the outside. You can go this way, but then you have to, if you go from the inside out, you have to watch the surface underneath to make sure you don't press into that, because this is some type of formica or something. It doesn't matter. If this burns through wood, it will burn through there. But the other reason why it provides a nice little area where I don't have to worry about touching the under surface, burning it with this, but it also keeps the bottom flat. There's a small lip here that serves as a rim, but when you poke these holes in it, no, it's pretty. I thought it was going to leave a protruding edge from when I poked it through. But this thing is so hot until it makes these edges inside rather smooth. Okay, so this is the last one that I have, and I'm going to once again get the wood burning tool hot and just exert a small amount of pressure, not much, and it pokes right through. And it goes rather quickly. It's like melted butter. And again, it's going to smoke, so I'll wipe all of that off. Quickly wipe that off so as not to burn the paper, and so that I'm not inhaling the fumes from the burning plastic. There's a little still left on there. You can get most of it off, but it will burn the rest of it off. It's still smoking a little, but it will burn that off, and then it will stop. This wood burning tool, I'll let you see this. This wood burning tool can set on a surface by itself. It has this edge on it. The edge here allows it to, the hot portion of it to stay above the surface. And so, let me move that to the side so you can get a better picture. It now has the drainage holes in it, and it's ready to be filled. That's from the back or the bottom. It's ready to be filled with a potting mixture, and either vegetables or flowers can go in this. This one is deep enough that if I wanted to, I could actually put bulbs, tulips, or gladiolas, or some other type of tubular plant. I could actually put it in there. And so now you're not limited. These, I picked these up at a dollar store. They were only $1 a piece for this large size bucket. The other ones I had are some nice little ceramic ones. They're quite small. Your plant will grow as large as the container that it is in will allow it. The root system will fill up. So if you want larger, fuller plants, then you want to have a larger containers. And so this will provide a nice base and room for the plants that I'm going to place in here. I'll show you a picture or two of these, the transplanted flowers. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.